Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I will not keep you long today. I know today has been a very special day, and I do know that most of you are probably still celebrating. So, with that, I'd like to say thank you for joining me. My name is Donna Sharp with Holistic Wellbeing. I trust that you had a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. A wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. Hi, Miss Wanda. How are you? So, there are some things that we just need to keep in mind as moms. And one of the greatest things is that we are nurturers by nature. So we're always helping others and comforting others. And, your children get a boo-boo, you're there for them. But I do pray that you just really let go today and allow everyone else out there to service you. It's all about servanthood. We serve naturally because that's what we are due. God placed us on this earth for that particular reason. So I'm just trusting that you had a wonderful day. You just let yourself go. You didn't put much thought into what you had to do and just allowed everyone else to really, really just bless you and love all over you, right? So Mark 10:45 says, for even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and give his life as a ransom for many. And that's from Mark. So real servanthood should be a sacrifice that's made for you. A lot of times when you serve someone else, you don't look for anything in return. You do it naturally. You don't expect anything in return because in the interim, God is going to be the one that's going to be blessing you. You don't look for it from that person. So as moms, we're always there. Hello, happy Mother's Day, Miss Teresa. So as moms, we're always there serving and taking care of the family and making sure that things are falling in place. But it's okay to take your hands off the wheel and allow everything else sometimes to just naturally operate around you, right? And just get the rest that you need anyway, because you're always out there doing things. So real servanthood should be a sacrifice for you. Sometimes we think it's hard to take away it takes away from our comfort, right? But we have to keep in mind that there's nothing further than the truth. God is ultimately going to look back at you and say, I see the journey that you've on, I see you are on, and I see all the sacrifices that you've made for your family. So it's kind of a shame that we only have one day as Mother's Day, but it's okay. You have my permission to celebrate for the remainder of the month. So I wanted to share a couple of scriptures with you. I want you to take a moment and just go back and look them up yourself. But let me read this one to you first. It says Isaiah 66:13, as one whom his mother comforts, so I will comfort you. So I know sometimes you're having those busy long days and you're wondering, boys, am I ever going to catch a break, right? But God is the one that's going to ultimately comfort you instead. So never ever fail and get discouraged and get weak, and that's when you have to get on your knees and just thank God for where he's taken you and the journey that you're on, because you'll see that he continues to refresh your life. Isaiah 49:15 says, can a mother forget her nursing child? You nurse your children, you've created that bond. It's so funny because I was on that subject. Hi, Miss Monica, thank you for joining. I was on that subject with my daughter the other day, and I told her, I was explaining the process of nursing from a mom to a baby. And there's some moms that unfortunately cannot naturally nurse. That your child will not latch on. But I tell you one thing, it does create a beautiful bond between the mom and the child. And just like it says in the Bible, can a mother forget her nursing child? And vice versa. The nursing child will never forget that bond that was initially created. So what was really special for us today, for me today was my son's 21st birthday. And I love both of my kids dearly, dearly, dearly. And you'll see some pictures of them on there, and that's because I'm so proud of them. So my son, he turned 21 today, and I tell you, that was one of the greatest gifts I ever received. In addition to my daughter, I love them equally the same. So we celebrated him today. We celebrated mom today, and my mom and everyone's mom. And so everyone just came together, and it was just really nice, really, really nice. So Kai, if you're listening to this, I do love you. I pray the very best for you. 21 is that official age where the United States, the entire world just feels that it's necessary. Now you can do adult things, right? You're like, okay, you turn 21, yay, you can do all this. You get admitted to adult functions, right? But for me, like I said, our children need us there constantly. They need us there in support of them. They're always going to have questions. 21, they're still growing. They're still trying to understand themselves. So yeah, it's okay. You give them their wings to fly, but you want to make sure you're staying relatively close to them. So when they are in doubt, they can lean on you and not someone else that's a stranger. But yes, Miss Monica, 21. I'm looking back now going, 21, okay. And my oldest, my baby girl that you see her and I picture, and we did the sunflower field together. She's 20, she's gonna be 25 this year. So, but I love them both. They're both extremely talented. And we just had a great time today. So thank you, Mr. Elbert. Thank you. Yes, I'm humbled. We had a fantastic day today. So we just loved on my son and just watching him just progress into another year. I told him this is a nice milestone that he's now hit. So he's getting the bumps and bruises as he figures his way out, but never hesitate to come to me if he has any question, and loves his sister dearly. And you probably see the three of us, the little threesome here, but we love each other dearly. And so we just try to make sure, I try to make sure that I'm there for both of them, because you know there's always that cushion that we need to give our children, so that when they are in doubt, they are coming to us. So if you notice, I've been touching on the subject of children the past 3 weeks. I'm not going to touch on any subject from that book tonight. I just wanted to get on just to give a nice, warm, happy Mother's Day to all of the moms, because I know you guys work so hard. And if no one told you they loved you and they cared about you, I am here to tell you that today. You've sacrificed so much for so many people. And never, ever give up and get discouraged when you feel that you're not getting the things back in return that you're owed, because no one else is going to do that. The Lord is the one that's going to comfort you in those cases. So if you have a pen and a piece of paper, ladies, if you're watching me right now, or men, there's a couple of scriptures I'm going to read off to you. And I want you to go back and I want you to meditate on them tonight, okay? Because as a mom, you're going to need that spiritual support from God, all right? Because in the wee hours of the morning, when those tears come and no one's there to answer a question or a concern that you may have, you want to turn over to God, because he's going to nudge you and he's going to get you revved up again to go into that next direction. So I'm going to encourage you to go and look at Proverbs 23, 22 to 25. Let your father and mother be glad. Let her, this full scripture is not here, but let her bear and rejoice. And then there's Proverbs 31, 28 to 31. I hope you're writing these down. You may have to replay to catch what I'm saying, right? And then there's Proverbs 31, verse 25 to 28. Also John 19, 26 to 27. And then there's Proverbs 1, verses 8 to 9. Also Luke 1, verses 46 to 48. And one more, Proverbs 22, verse 6. So take note. I'm not going to read these out to you. I'm giving you a little meditation time. So I'm going to ask you to draw yourself closer to Christ and read the scriptures. But I do pray that you have a study Bible, because the study Bible is going to break it down into layman's term so that you can connect with it based on where you are right now, because every mom is different. Every mom is not going to be the same. What your purpose is right now and exactly where you are, it's not going to be the same for another parent. But if you notice, over the past 3 weeks, I had been speaking on how to create a strong bond in your household. And hi, Millie, how are you? Happy Mommy's Day. I've been speaking about creating a strong family bond in your household. And I touched on many things. I touched on how to establish saving systems with your children. I spoke about checkbooks. Having a checkbook. I spoke about investment account. I spoke about credit cards and why you do not want them and you want to cut them up, right? We spoke about the PEG system and how utilizing the PEG allows everyone in the family to have assigned responsibilities, so the children, as they grow up, they can appreciate what you're teaching them so they can teach the same to their children, right? So I can go on, but in the past 3 weeks, I focused specifically, hi Deb, I focused specifically on how to create that bond with your family and develop that strength, that core, because that's where the core starts. It starts at home. Don't expect somebody in the street going to raise your children and do it the way that you would do it. But again, you don't want to not raise them and have anything against them, because you're gonna have them retract and get away from you. You don't want that. So create that core in-house so that you're not waiting for somebody else to grow your children. A lot of times when you go to school and they're teaching them generic things, cater to maybe career and path that they want to see these children going, but is that what your child really wants? So search the child's heart, teach them these natural basics of life, and get them to make those steps on their own, right? Because when they jump, they're going to need that parachute, but you want to make sure that safety net is there so you can always support them in the end. So I just wanted to take a moment just to get on today and just wish you all a happy Mother's Day. As I mentioned, I did not want to speak directly from the book. I've been talking from that book for 3 weeks now. You guys got a whole lot of nuggets. You have a whole lot of homework. I just gave you about 7 scriptures to go back and review and meditate on them tonight. But remember, Mother's Day is just not one day, ladies. It goes on for the remainder of the year. It's celebrated that one day, but you know, we salute you. We salute you for all that you do, all the pain that a lot of people don't see. We're here for you. We just salute you and we thank you for that, right? You'll never ever get the thanks that you feel that you're owed. But again, God is the one that's going to return that favor to you, right? So again, that's all I had for you guys. Tomorrow, I too am probably approaching another milestone. I will be hitting my 500 live since January 1st of 2019. And I'm filled with gratitude right now. And I just wanted to just share my appreciation to all of you that's been here and in support of me and listening and put up with my antics and my traveling and not knowing where I am from one place to the next. But I certainly appreciate you. And I'm always praying for all of my viewers, because I don't know what's going on in your household. And sometimes you just need that little extra prayer to give you that boost when people are not able to see you. So, hi, Mr. Albert again. Looks like you logged on again. Thank you for joining. So, Milagros, great to see you. Monica, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. There's Millie. And Millie's giving me all the hearts. Thank you, Millie. And the scriptures, guys, if you're just joining me, I gave about 6 scriptures to go back and meditate on. It will continue to give you some strength, and Miss Monica was kind enough to post some of those scriptures. It will give you some a little bit of backbone, a little bit of support as you move along for the rest of the evening, and just quiet your mind and absorb everything that you went through today with your family. I just want to encourage you to just really hold on to that, hold it near and dear to your heart. All right, near and dear to your heart, because our days are numbered. Nothing's promised to us but a good salvation. So tomorrow is not promised. So whatever it is that you have in your family, that any differences, rectify them now. Get them right and sit down and resolve them and just move ahead in the right step. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Yes, 21 years old. My baby turned 21 today. We had a wonderful time the past few days. Miss Monica, Teresa, nice to see you and thank you. And Miss Wanda. All right, guys, so that's all I have. I will be stepping into day 500 tomorrow of doing these lives, and I'll be back with some more wonderful insights for you. If you would like to learn more about me, log on to my website, which is holisticwellbeing.com, and that's spelled whole as in the whole person, because I feel if you're trying to improve who you are, you have to take everything in parts, but it ultimately will make the whole person develop the way that they should. So it's holisticwellbeing.com. If you love what you saw tonight, please hit the love button. Please comment. And if you logged on later, please type replay. But most of all, please share this with someone you feel may be in need to hear these last couple of words. All right? Have a fantastic evening, guys. Take care. Ciao.